Welcome again to Life with Jennifer J.M. I'm your girl, Auntie Jenny. Yes. The Integrity Commission, it out back at Everald Warmington. For those of you who were watching, you would have watched the program last night, you would have heard when I said Everald Warmington lash out, but the government not forgive the Integrity Commission no more money, and they haven't been audited from all this and how money is spent and all kind of nonsense Everald Warmington come out with. Now each time these people open their mouth, on the gonna embarrass the Jamaica Labour Party more. And I don't know if the supporters are really satisfied with what is happening, Every time they open their mouth, they send themselves a little further into the abyss. Integrity Commission demand its financial affair it back at Warmington. The Integrity Commission has it back at Government Minister of Parliament Everald Warmington, who yesterday raised concern or question about the financial affair of the anti-corruption body and called for an audit to be done before Parliament approve any further funding to the agency. The Integrity Commission has now it back. And for those of you who did not know what was happening, it's a little synopsis of what Everald Warmington was doing. Listen.
That department, people in this house, but they're spending taxpayers' money. So who is going to provide the audit for that department? When are we going to see audit for that department over the years? And secondly, this amount you have here of 193 million, does it include any part of the employment of overseas forensic auditor to look into accounts here? And if so, how much of this is going towards paying overseas forensic auditors to look in people's returns? In that you are dealing with the department, in acquiring the services of the overseas forensic auditor,
we want to know
what procurement method was used.
Yes.
Was there any procurement method, or it was just employed as a friend from overseas?
Remember, with the greatest of respect, I think you have the wrong meeting. There was a meeting earlier this morning, the oversight meeting. Were you not there?
In the funds, you are providing funds for them, so they must justify to you why they're asking for this.
Right. So remember, under our arrangements to preserve the independence of the Integrity Commission, funds are provided on a line item basis, and it's within the powers of the Integrity Commission to use the funds that are provided by the government and taxpayers of the country in ways that are consistent with their mandate. To the extent that you have a question on how they have chosen to use those funds, I would humbly submit that that question is better directed to the Integrity Commission.
We get an audit report of that department before the next financial year, before the next budget comes here. There's no way we're going to approve another $2 billion for a department that has not been audited for years.
The Integrity Commission has since sent a release out, eating back at Everald Warmington and his lies. This is what the Integrity Commission has just sent out to the public to debunk what Everald Warmington has said. Let me take my time and see if I can read it for you. The Integrity Commission is alarmed by misrepresentation made in the House of Representatives by Government MP Everald Warmington and about audit of the commission. Everybody must be sick and tired of this, man. No, man. If I hear him in I read, the Integrity Commission note with alarm comment made by the government member during yesterday's sitting in the House of Parliament. The Standing Finance Committee of the House of Representatives the MP falsely, listen what the integrity says, falsely claimed that the financial and accounting affair of the Integrity Commission have not been audited for years, and that no audit report have been submitted to Parliament. The Integrity Commission said, we have seen an audit of that department. That's what they said. The Integrity Commission tabled in the House. But they are spending taxpayers' money, Mr. Warmington told the House. In addressing the Finance Minister, Dr. the Honorable Nigel Clark, Mr. Warmington further stated following, I am saying, Minister, that's the words of Everald Warmington, I am saying, Minister, that we must get an audit report from the department before the next financial year, as you have just heard him speak in the clip. There is no way that we are going to approve another $2 billion for the department that has not been audited for years. Okay, so I expect that the audit be laid here before March next year, says Mr. Warmington. The Minister of Finance in turn responded as follows. I don't think any reasonable person could object to your requirement. There are public funds, and I have no reason to expect that a different proposition. The Commission wishes to set the record straight. The Commission, says the door, wish to set the record straight as follows. Contrary to the statement that were made in the poll. What do them people in the House of Parliament? Made by Mr. Warmington, the accounting and financial affair of the Integrity Commission have been audited every year in the 6 years of its audit. In the 6 years of its audit, each year have been conducted and has been approved in writing by the Minister of Finance himself. The Minister of Finance himself.
Some other statements made in this room about giving orders. The Commission takes orders from no one other than the court, and it needs to be understood. The Commission takes orders from no one other than the court. Of course, there is God-given orders which we all obey. And I hope, Mr. Chairman, that the persons who were making those statements, that they will desist, because it fuels, such statements fuel a sort of mood among sycophants. And in the kind of society in which we live, we need to understand that persons should be very careful of what they say. There is a member of Parliament who has actually, Mr. Chairman, sent out a document with the photographs of 4 of us, saying that we are bringing down the government. Now, in this climate, for a member of Parliament to be doing that, it's reprehensible. And I have not heard any parliamentarian condemn it. And there are parliamentarians sending out WhatsApp notes of all sorts of reprehensible things. And I hope that somebody will take the leadership to correct them. We on the Commission, we are committed to doing what the legislation permits us to do. That is what is happening. And it is not fair for the employees to be set in a stage where they can be set upon. As regards some other